Good morning, everyone. We are Team Feichun. I'm Zhao Hui, and this is my partner, Zichuan. Let's start off by talking about the motivation behind this project. Research has shown that if you're listening to uptempo music, people tend to increase their pace and distance traveled without experiencing actual live or fatigue. Besides physical enhancement, music is proven to have positive psychological effects and in turn leads to higher than expected level of power and strength. And listening to music while running can also motivate you to get out of the house in the first place because you are looking forward to experiencing the new music. However, the problem is that oftentimes your favorite music style might not be of ideal tempo for your workout routine, and you need to change manually to find the suitable music. There is going to be a better way. That's why we create Feitune. Feitune provides highly customizable solution for adapting music to best fit your exercise routine. Feitune can um, detect your running cadence and translate to optimal beats per minute, then adjust music tempo to fit the cadence. Finally, Feitune can also give feedback to your exercise performance. Now we are going to show our demo.
So for our demo, I'll be playing the role of fitness coach Arthur, and Zhao Hui will be playing the role of Alex, who just started working out. Uh, did you share it?
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
Hi, coach. I just started working out, but I'm having a hard time keeping myself motivated during exercise like running. Could you give me any advice?
There's this awesome app called FitTune. It allows you to focus on the exercise while it automatically picks the perfect music for you based on your workout intensity. You should try it.
Cool. Can you show me how to use it?
Sure thing. So this is our app. You can log in using my account for the time being for demonstration purposes. Once you log in, the very first thing I like to do is to check the weekly running leaderboard. Oh no, it seems that my friend Alice just beat me first place. So maybe with your help, I can get my first place back. So before we start, actually you get to choose your favorite music style.
I like rock music.
So rock it is. Let's start running on the treadmill. When you're just getting started, the speed will not be too high. The app will play some slow and relaxing music. When your body is fully warmed up, maybe you want to challenge yourself by increasing the speed. Then the app will play some high tempo music to keep you motivated.
Oh, cool. The music tempo indeed changed in my speed. If I slow down, do you have any other music style?
Yes, we do actually. You can also choose pop or EDM. So let's try pop music for now. And you can also customize the exercise metric that's displayed on the top of the screen.
If I speed up, I slow down. Cool,
That's
that's what I want.
Yeah, that's a pretty good workout.
What if I want to run outdoors, but I don't know my speed?
No worries. There's this outdoor mode that got you covered. It will automatically detect and translate your running cadence to optimum beats per minute. Let's try it out. So as you can tell, the app will auto adjust music based on how fast you run. Maybe you can run a little bit faster.
Okay, I'm run faster. If I slow down gradually, if I speed up again, awesome.
So once we finished, we can check out the detailed exercise metrics. So including the workout intensity composition and running speed history
This
by
might
clicking the detail.
this detail my outdoor runnings. Oh, I can also zoom in the figure to check small details.
Probably you can also check out your treadmill
Oh,
exercise.
cool.
So let's check the leaderboard again to see where we're ranking. Oh, excellent. With your help, I managed to beat my friend Alice and get my first place back.
Awesome. Can't wait to start my next workout.
So that's pretty much wraps up our demo. Now let's take a look at the structure of the software. So the app consists of three main blocks, namely user interface, control, and database. So the functionality of control block includes running cadence detection using accelerometer and music tempo adjustment using sample library. Corresponding exercise metrics such as distance, duration, calorie, and pace are saved onto the Firebase backend. Also, a decentralized database is implemented for weekly run and distance leaderboard ranking among all users. So for future work, uh, uh, we we think it might be a good idea to implement playlist sharing so you can find out a secret recipe of your leading friend who is on top of the leaderboard. Also, we can utilize different wearable sensors such as heart rate monitor to broaden the scope of fit to include other exercises such as weight training. Lastly, we could incorporate machine learning to create our own music based on translated beats per minute. As for key learnings, first, we noticed that when you're just first getting started, it's easy to get distracted with different ideas. So we should find a focus early on and figure out a realistic target under current time constraint. And then secondly, we need to plan ahead and assign workload properly to each group member based on their specialty. Thirdly, GitHub is a good tool that saves you a lot of time if you make use of it early. And finally, be prepared and if things goes wrong, it will go wrong. It will only work until it works. And that wraps up our presentation. Thank you for listening. We're open to questions.
Great. Thank you. Interesting to see there. Actually, I want to ask a quick question just on your last learning about GitHub. Uh, what were you doing before you learned to use GitHub? What was the wrong way?
We kind of just periodically uh, save save backup onto our local machine. So it kind of get messy. It gets version one, two, three, four, and just a whole bunch of folders.
For one person, and how would the other person get your changes if you're
Uh, Usually we just study together, so we're sitting side by side, so it doesn't bother us.
I
So
see.
we are just each of us is working on a specific section, and then in the end we just combine them manually.
I see. But then you switched over to using GitHub. What what did you use then? What are the features you're using? Like the
Just so we use like when I'm done building my app, I just uh, push my update onto the GitHub and commit. And once he's done, he can do the same thing. And whenever there's an update, I can just pull every update down from GitHub, and that version control is pretty neat to
Pretty
implement.
basic, yeah, yeah. You of course, did you pull before pushing?
Was that?
Did you pull before pushing?
Yeah. Normally, I just pull first to see if there's any update, and then I push.
Yeah, yeah. One other group that was their one of key learnings. I remember pull before push. Those are the rules, actually. It's just the basic thing. When you were setting the speed in your demo and you were moving the kilometers per hour up and down, tell us what was happening. What were you doing to that music? Because it seems like several things were happening.
You mean the outdoor or the treadmill?
Um,
Yeah,
the first
like
one. What was the first one? The thing that was
the first one is outdoor. So the first one is treadmill. So when you're running on the treadmill, it shows what your current speed. So normally it's hard to find the matching song corresponding to your current running speed, but our app gives us a sliding bar that allows you to adjust your current speed and to match the corresponding music. And we're running outdoor. You do not know your speed. We implemented cadence detection using an accelerometer based
Sorry,
on the.
to be clear, my question was asking. I meant to be asking. Uh, the numbers were going up and down. I get that part. I don't want to understand. I'm not asking about the measurement and how you move that up and down. I'm asking what were you doing to the music because that's not clear.
We are doing time stretching. So we are time stretching the audio without affecting the pitch.
I see, but you weren't only doing that. You were changing the music, weren't you?
We are changing the music. So there are three tiers. So each tier, so for the music has a base beats per minute. It can only be stretched up and down to a certain extent. So if it goes beyond the limit, we change music.
So you were both changing the music and stretching the time. That's sort of what it was implied, but I don't think you actually said it. Um, you when you were talking about the metric, and you said I can change the metric that's at the top. I didn't see what was changing at the top. I think in the second demonstration that you did, and I saw things about heart blood pressure or heart rate or something. What?
No, we have four metrics. The first one, so four of them being distance, duration, pace, and calories. So we can only display two at the same time. So if you want to, like for instance, if you want to show like distance and calorie fat burning, then you select those two and it's displayed on the top of the screen. If you switch to pace and duration, you can do it.
Oh, I see. Oh,
Pace
and calories are.
just click done, and then it changes on the top of the screen.
I see. And calories is fat burning. I just didn't see that. Okay, got it. The last thing, the BPM measurement looked like it was having some trouble. Were you really? You couldn't possibly have been going at 222 whatever steps per minute or beats per minute. It looked like it was wrong. Is that not right?
So normally when you put that in your pocket, then you won't get that high. But we want to, for the purpose of demonstration, we're just shaking our hand like crazy.
Oh, you actually were going at that fast a rate? It just seems even hard to get your hand going that fast.
Uh, it might not be completely accurate, but it's pretty close.
Huh.
So we're actually detecting like when for the accelerometer it has peaks and drop. So we are detecting the frequency of the cycle.
Okay, and you measured? Did you ever measure its accuracy? Like compare how what the answer coming out was with the what you were actually doing with some other way of measuring it?
Yeah, we try so for example, we counted how many like when we are shaking our hand up and down, we counted how many times it happens for a minute, and then we compare it to the actual reading. We tested it; it's pretty
You did.
close.
Okay, and so it was close. Good. Dan, any questions, comments?
Yeah. So how do you guys determine calories burned?
Maybe you can answer that question.
Uh, Research a function on the line. There is a function that you can detect your speed and the distance. It will calculate the calories and that's
So
all.
it's based on the speed.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So you're just using like a standard kind of estimate.
Yes. Also, all the calculations are based on speed.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool. Good work, guys. Thank you.
Kia.
I think I'm okay. Yeah. Good work, guys.
All right. Any comments from anyone else? Music was fun, I think Zoe said. And Imtihan likes the music choice. There we go. Okay.